Potent Pondering back with another video. Yo, please come and thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live or I do uploads. Listen, we here. I want to talk about the aftermath to imaginary players, Cardi B, and I'm keeping my foot on their neck with the commentary. I don't care. Listen, I gotta say how I feel because I just seen a lot of things just unravel today online, and I really just want to get into this whole talk about hip hop and Cardi trying to position herself, different people online with their perspectives and takes, whether they liked it or whether they didn't like it, and just a lot of gaslighting that I'm seeing going on. So please make sure that you thumbs up this video and watch this video to the end. So listen, all right, so Cardi B record came out last night, and you remember like the last time when Outside came out and it was supposed to be the hood rat anthem, and it shot up to like number 10 on the Apple Music. And then this one, it seems like it's slow. It's slow, right? Because this is a retro rewind vintage rap track that Cardi B had no business being on, especially with that choppy Hispanic heavy tongue, you know, and that voice, the tonation, the delivery, all of that. She didn't deserve to be on there. One thing I do want to highlight, I listened to a lot of different commentary from a lot of different creators today, but one thing that I heard today, and I heard it from Armand Wiggins, where he said this, and listen, I had said something like this before, and I don't think that Cardi B is better than any rap chick at all, any black rap chick. I don't think that she's better than any of them. The way that she delivers, Cardi B has been positioned she's been positioned, you know, in hip hop. But the thing about it is, it's like, and I'm gonna insert a clip to show you exactly how I feel. The thing about it is that everybody has to go super hard, right? When it comes to Nicki, when it comes to even Megan, or when it comes to Doechii, or it comes to different artists, they'd be so quick to call them whack or whatever, but then you accept subpar bullshit from Cardi B. Like it's the best thing since sliced bread. Now, I ain't feel no type of way when I came out and did that video last night and said exactly how I felt about the track and how I felt as though how she sounded on it, right? But the one thing that threw me for a loop is when I went online today, right? I seen a multitude of different reactions from her fans. A lot of her fans did not like it at all, right? They didn't like it. They didn't like how she sounded on it. It wasn't the song that they was expecting, that they wanted from her. But the thing about that you have to realize is that Cardi B wants that respect like Nicki Minaj. You know, I talked about that last night in my video. She wants that type of respect, and she wants to be regarded like a spitter. You will never be a spitter. You don't even have no ink in your pen. But it's like the girl is so fraud. Now, if you think about it, right? You know how Nicki stepped out on the last project when she came out with Red Ruby the Sleeves, and it was just like everybody's like, Nicki rapping. Cardi want that same type of effect, but you don't sound good in it, and we know that you're not the author behind it at all. We know that you're not the author behind it. So the crazy thing about it is, and I actually want to read this tweet that I wrote, right, based off of like just a synopsis of like the different things that I heard people say. A lot of her fans was going at it. They was arguing with each other, mad about it. I also seen Megan Thee Stallion fans feeling like a lot of people was trying to give Cardi a claim over this, and they saying like, oh, Bigger in Texas was the last best female rap song that was released or whatever. I will say this, I'm not a big fan of Bigger in Texas, right? You know, I don't feature Megan like that, but what I will say is when she deliver her raps and stuff like that, it seems more effortless and is better, like, you know, than Cardi B. To me, it is, right? I just don't think that there's anything excellent about her. You know, even on this imaginary Playerz track, like I stated last night, it's like all she is boasting about is fashion, and she's like, Cardi, she gives me that type of feel where she was the person in school who never had a pair of Jordans, and then she finally got some, and now she thinks you're shit and she's better. You know what I'm saying? That's what she kind of gives, right? But the thing about it that I didn't like was people trying to tell us, the people who've been getting fed steak and lobster and shrimp, eating good, they trying to tell us if we didn't like this song that we were haters and we didn't know real hip hop. Are you crazy? So I had to make this tweet, and this is how I honestly feel. I said, I think the most offensive thing about people trying to force Cardi B being hip hop on the smart and fully aware music heads, trying to push that Cardi B is hip hop on the smart and fully aware music heads. The gaslighting these imbeciles try to purport in an attempt to try to make us question our train of thought is crazy. Cardi is not better than any black female rapper. She's not even the creator behind the words. They want her to be a martyr of lyricism so bad, and no matter what you did on that Imaginary Hustlers, and you think that Jay-Z co-signed it or whatever, Jay-Z ain't get on the track with you. You know what I'm saying? He co-signed it so his song could live on. So it's like, oh, my art lives on. It ain't being regarded like that. So many different people. They said, yo, I read something online where somebody was just like, how you get on Imaginary Players sounding like you came up in the classroom with 3 other people. You know? And I just got to say this side note in regards to Cardi B. I observed her, like, you know, she was doing Apple Music and she was on there. And when you observe her, you know, when she's on live or anything, she curses so much. And it's like your vocabulary is not even extensive. You got to curse. Like everything is a curse, a F this, a F that. She's saying the N word like multiple times. And it's just like this girl, to be honest with you, it's like I just find Cardi B to be redundant. Like she does the same things, it's like, you know, she does the same things over and over. And it's like, thank God for her team. Thank God for the people who make stuff look, you know, larger than life that they do. Because when it comes to her, she's very small minded. And she's, you know, yeah, that's how I feel about her, right? So, let's see. And I talked about that. People gaslighting, trying to make it seem like it's something wrong with us. I said the response, people trying to gaslight real music fans, like we ain't eating the steak and potatoes and the damn lobster and all of that, right? Cardi B is microwave shrimp. You know when you go to the store and you see that they got that coconut shrimp and it's microwave and you got that's what they think is potent. It's not, right? All right. So listen, yep, Cardi B fans themselves ain't even like Imaginary Players, right? Megan Thee Stallion fans winning on that ass too. Like, yo, they really listen. This is how, and you know, Cardi was up on her damn live from Apple Music, and she was trying to show Megan Love singing WAP. Of course, that's her song, so that's the only reason why she was going through it, right? But yeah. So another thing, like, yo, it is so sick how much and how bad that this girl, she just wants to be regarded and she wants to be exalted. But listen, could you blame her when the black women boost her up all the time and make her feel like she's one of them ones, right? I posted something today on this other platform, and there was so many black girls like Valiant, like going crazy because I posted that video of Miss Hustle, who's a female battle rapper that I don't care what nobody say. Cardi stole her line. Cardi or her writer stole her line. You know, the sad thing about it is that Cardi is not even the artist behind she's not the creator behind the words. So she probably was just spitting out a message that somebody else wrote. You know what I'm saying? She probably didn't even, or she realized it and she probably jotted it down and was like, oh, I'm going to take that. I'm going to flip it. And she's thinking that this battle was 5 years ago that nobody's going to remember. I promise you, let me tell you something, right? Memory is one of the most amazing things that you could ever have. It's one of the most amazing things you could ever have, because soon as she said it and I heard it on the song, I said, I heard that before. I heard that before. She stole that from Miss Hustle. And I went up and I hit my homeboy up on Twitter. Tweet still there if you follow me. I tagged him. I said, yo, where did somebody say something about a glory hole from? It was Miss Hustle. Like I initially thought. I said, what battle was that? Verse 40 bars. Posted it. Post went up, went crazy. I don't even got to post it in this video because that post went up. People exposed to it. They get it. I feel like Cardi even knows what's going on as well. She knows, right? So that's that. Another thing that I wanted to touch on too was Cardi B trying to rewrite history as it pertains to, like, when she said on the song, first rap bitch in Vogue, and everybody is talking about it online, right? Everybody knows that Nicki Minaj was the first rap bitch on Vogue. In Vogue Arabia. You all know that, right? So it's like, why are you trying to rewrite history and make people, is it because she felt as though she was on Vogue US? Now the Vogue US is major to us because we in the USA, but as far as the branding goes, she was still on Vogue first. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nicki was still on Vogue first. For you trying to rewrite history, this is why I tell you, Cardi got that type of, she has that type of persona or character where she never got no pair of Jordan. She was never lit. And once she got fame, everybody, she was always like a nobody or dirty or whatever. And once she got it, she want to give everybody the ass to kiss. You know what I'm saying? Cardi gives that energy that she would hang out with people who less than her so that she could feel like she more than them. You know, I want to hang around with people where everything go across. So we just like, you getting it, I'm getting it. It ain't no jealousy, ain't no envy. I could teach you, you could teach me. We could learn off of each other. Cardi, she want to be the best, and you could tell in her lyricism and what she's talking with on Imaginary Players how she's talking down to the JTs or she's talking down to the Sweeties and the Ice Spice because she thinks she's better than them. She could never pop none of the shit that she talking to Nicki. She can't. I want to see you. What, Nicki dropped her 5th album? She dropped her 5th album. I want to see you do this Eras thing 5 times, go on tours 5 times. I want to see you do it. I want to see her do it, right? Trying to rewrite history, right? Cardi dropped this in an attempt to also to be regarded as a top woman in hip hop when she knows her pen don't have no ink in it, right? Yeah, she knows that that pen don't got no ink in it. Listen, it's so crazy. I just really felt like people were trying to gaslight individuals online, trying to make it seem like it was something defunct with us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people are obtuse. These people are obtuse. If you think that we have to accept it just because she put it out, I ain't accepting nothing. I ain't accepting nothing at all, right? The aftermath is that the song is sitting at, it's lower on, if it was so big, right? Why it ain't blown up to #1 on the damn Apple Music list? Why? Why it ain't all the way up there? You know what I'm saying? Why? Huh? Yeah, y'all put Outside up there. Why this one ain't up there? And that's a clear telltale sign. Cardi talking about she talking her ish. And she said that she's supposed to be popping more on her album too. We'll wait to see what she's talking about, and we'll be chopping that up too. But listen, I don't want to hold y'all for so long. Potent Pondering, get in the comments. I'm going to let you know this. Cardi B, she will never be competitive with Nicki. That pen game don't work insane like Nicki. It don't. You don't got the same thought processes. You don't got the same approach. You got to wait for a man to get your MO right, to tell you what to say and give you the messages to purport, and then hope for God that your fans support. But the charts is telling you another story. It really, really is. Listen, and Pondering, get in the comments, let me know what you think. Let me know, did you see a lot of gaslighting online today with people trying to tell you that you ain't hip hop, or you don't know no hip hop, or you don't know no good and you don't know no better? Shut that up. Shut it up. Listen, I'm up out of here. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up the video. Peace.